Hi everyone, this is Laurel and I'm here to do a quick, not a quick, but um, I spit it out. I'm like still waking up, but I came out of my meditation and it was wonderful. So I'm still coming out of it. I'm here to do, what am I here to do? A twin flame message. And this is the Keepers of the Light deck. And I'm also going to use the Superpower Archangel deck is what I call it. So let's get some messages first for the journey, and then we're going to get the Keepers of the Light that is with you and your person. So let's see what we got. Holy Spirit, angels and guides, what are the messages for this twin flame message? Wow. This is going to be a power-packed reading. Oh my goodness. Very much so. Wow, I'm just blown away. Okay. I got some cards sticking out of the top. Which ones should I take? So this one, they're telling me. This one. Okay. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands. This is standing up for what you believe in. This is, having confidence in yourself and in your connection. This is claiming your personal power. So 7 is manifestation. This is staying in the present moment to really be fully in your personal power. And, it shows the rainbow of protection. It shows the Pegasus, which is the magic, and the horse, which is, symbolizing freedom and magic with the Pegasus wings and of the other side. So I feel like this is really, and it's got the power of the lightning coming through. And this reminds me of a wishbone. You know how you can, when you eat chicken, you can get a wishbone, or turkey, a wishbone. And, the old saying is, one person pulls one side, one person pulls the other, and whoever ends up with the biggest side, gets their wish fulfilled. Well, this is reminding me of I'm just getting a wish, fulfilled. So yeah, so this is standing up for what you believe in, having confidence, and claiming your personal power by staying in the present moment. And this is magic and the fast-paced forward movement of the horse. I just saw a shadow of a bird going over. I don't know what it was, but the fast forward movement, the freedom and magic of this Pegasus. So let's see, that's the overall message. Let's see what we got. And you're going to be blown away by the first card, because I was. 2 of Cups. So this is mutual love. This coming out first, I feel, is so powerful today. And that with the magic, the 7 of Wands, as the overall energy, this is, you both defending this connection and standing strong in your power over what you feel is in your heart and soul. And, this is showing that it's mutual love, it's mutual fulfillment, it's mutual cup of emotions for each other. And, 2 of Hearts, this is, you guys creating something wonderful together. When you come back together, you're together in spirit, and that is unending. But as you come back together, as you prepare to come back together in the physical, this is, saying don't give up on those you love. And there's, the healing symbol sitting on the sand in the beach below the 2 of you. So this is showing that there's healing going on yet in your connection, but that you're working together. You are standing up and standing strong for this connection. You're not letting it go, either of you. And let's see. Oh, and right before the 7, I just picked the 7 of Wands up. Below it is new beginnings. So new beginnings, you know, that new chapter is happening even before the standing up for this connection. So the 2 of Cups, the 7 of Wands overall message, and the 4 of Ariel. This is, to me, this symbolizes, number 1, change in your finances for the better, for all the love that you have put out to the universe. And this is showing equal give and take coming in for your connection. You know, a balanced approach coming in, the 2 and 2. Isn't that something? This breaks down to 2 and 2 and 2. So 2, 2, 2, the universe having your back. I didn't even think of that. Spirit just gave me that. So, you know, the universe having your back, you know, while you both are healing and, you know, really diving deep within yourselves to heal and to work together. And this is, you know, you both preparing to come back, being able to give and take equally in the connection, which is beautiful. And it says when you give, you receive. And that's why I say, you know, there's a change happening in your pentacles, because of all the love that you have put out. It's all coming back to you now. I'm getting that song, it's all coming back, it's all coming back to you now, by Celine Dion, I believe. Okay, and then we have strength. I told you this was a power-packed reading. Strength. You both, you know, diving into the strength of your connection, the strength within yourselves to move this forward. And this is, you know, strength and grace through kindness. And there's that tickle in the throat again. Wow. And you're both finding your uniqueness. Be unique. You're both finding your uniqueness in your strength. And this is, you know, the symbol of eternal and union. Oh my gosh, tickle. This is building of the self-confidence and forgiveness. Any past forgiveness that needs to happen. Just giving me a tickle in the throat. So there's definitely things that need to be expressed between the 2 of you, which you already know. But I feel like there is some, you know, there is some release of that coming in, which is going to bolster your self-confidence in the connection, and each other. And, you know, like I said, this is carrying the infinity loop, and it's showing, and release any fear. It just made me burp too. So there's a lot of releasing going on today with just, you know, even talking to God about it. You know, you're releasing. And this is, you know, the infinity, which is unending, and the union that's coming in with it. So you're both building your strength, continuing to build your foundation, you know, to come back together. And this is, you know, grace through kindness. This is self-confidence building, and also forgiveness. You know, this could be forgiveness of yourselves, forgiveness of each other, forgiveness of, you know, whatever has been, you know, a block, or, you know, you know, has been whatever you feel individually. But this is, you know, strength coming into the connection, working together, divine feminine, divine masculine, uniting and working together, which is also shown in the 2 of Cups. So we have that message twice in the reading today. And then we have 10 of Ariel, 10 of Pentacles. there's so much to be grateful for. This is financial success coming in for you, and this is, rich and rewarding family life promised to you. And this is 10. So this is a new beginning. This is, which we've been stepping into, I think, since the beginning of May or the end of April. A new beginning, with having everything that you need and having that happy family life. And that's something that, you both are walking into. And just look at with these two cards, I gotta show you this. With these two cards, Spirit said 222, the universe has your backs. And with these two cards, we have 111. So major emphasis on the universe having your backs in this connection. So trust and surrender everything so that magic can come through. And 111 is, the emphasis of a huge new beginning, changes happening in your connection, and leadership, the strength to build and the money to do it with. So really powerful messages today, guys, and the numbers. And then we have peace. Yeah, this is release the past for a more enriching future. This is letting go and letting God. This is that surrender that I talked about, in the cards before, is when you come to acceptance of your connection, of the way it is right now. When you come to acceptance in anything, for anything in your life, you come to peace. So remember that. I'm working with someone that is, is transitioning out of this world. And, it's been so fascinating, because they're transitioning out of this world, and, and we're all transitioning to staying in this world and transitioning to a higher spiritual frequency while being in this world. So that's a great gift. And this is, having the need to find acceptance, to accept what we cannot change at the moment and let go of control. And this brings in an immense amount of peace for us and trust in the higher power. So focusing on letting go and letting God, surrendering everything, and, doing it multiple times during the day if you have to break the pattern of, of wanting to control, or, just having thoughts about, when, where, why, because it is a pattern. I find with myself, it's something that you have done for, I've done for the my entire life. And so it becomes a pattern, and it takes time to break that pattern of the mind. So, but this is telling you that this is where you're headed, to peace and acceptance. And 13, lucky 13, luck is on your side. And then we have, there's just a little blackbird out there. Then we have the star, and this is Archangel Jophiel. And I love that this came out because, when I said, I see a wishbone, I was thinking of the star card, and here it is. Star card is about, emptying out all those old emotions, emptying and cleansing from the past, healing, and, taking in more of that magenta universal energy, because that's what we're made of. It's just letting go of all the other stuff too. And Archangel Jophiel says, as you're healing, you and your person are healing, and it's creating this wish fulfillment for you. And it's, this also symbolizes the end of a difficult chapter in your twin flame connection. So that's a very powerful in itself. Okay, so who are the light keepers? Or what is, who is the light keeper with you and your person. You notice I'm having a lot of trouble with my words this morning. That's interesting. I think that is a reflection of your person's having trouble putting things into words yet. They know what they want to say, but they fumble on the words, especially when they think of you or around you, because they just love you so much. So, and feel that deep connection. So who is with you both today? Okay, so we got two. We got Krishna devotion. So this is trusting your spiritual guidance from your higher self. Your commitment's been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. So this, I believe, came out in one of the readings yesterday. It might have been the quick read, but this is a pat on the back from Spirit saying, all your work is being recognized. And right now, they want you to spend time, focusing on your spiritual guidance, gaining that connection with Spirit, and it's creating more independence. Wow, I just got a tickle again. So there is a need for, that communication piece between the two of you. But this is, the divine giving you a pat on the back and saying you are so loved. And we recognize the work, the hard work that you've done. And this is just telling you, continue, beautiful soul, continue beautiful light in this world. We recognize the beautiful work you've done and we applaud you. We give you the gifts of Spirit and we give you, freedom and independence. And we love you so much. So continue what you're doing. And then the other Kali Ma is facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is a chance to soar. So this is releasing any fears around your connection, releasing any fears of standing in your power, standing up for your person, your connection, releasing any fears about standing up for what you believe in. I've had to do this past 2 weeks, I had to do, I had to do a lot of that. People asking questions about my beliefs, and so it's letting go of any fear about that and just recognizing, that, what you believe, it wouldn't have gotten you this far without believing in the power of love and the power of something higher than yourself. And you would have never been able to heal. So, and yes, there's still going to be fears to release along the way, but you've had the courage up to this point, both you and your person, to walk through your fears to take the next steps. So this is just telling you, continue your devotion and, get ready, because there's huge changes that are happening in your connection. And it's going to create this big sense of freedom for both of you. So I hope this helps, and I'm wishing you a tremendous day of magic and miracles. I feel like this reading was a miracle with the 222 and the 111, showing the universe having your back. And this new chapter, the changes have already started. Namaste.